So 12 drivers, 12 minutes plus 1 lap. The grid order will be as follows. Pole position, driving kart number 87 for Fusion Motorsport, Vinnie Phillips. Alongside Vinnie on the front row of the grid, Leo Robinson in kart number 37. Gabriel Stilp for the Croc Promotion teams is in kart number 10. He starts third, followed by Lewis Bird in kart number 44. Ethan Simmons and Ella Stevens are on row 3. Rylan Ashberg and Wesley Swain, row 4. Jack Hobson, Joe Rippin, Freddie Allen and Hayden Eldridge round out the field. 12 minutes to go. We're off and racing. Vinnie Phillips takes the lead. It's a good start from Gabriel Stilp to slice in front of Leo Robinson to take P2. Robinson back to third. Bird in fourth. And Ethan Simmons, the GP plate holder, in fifth. Now up the straight towards McRae's. There's the drone shot into Iredale's hairpin. And there's number 14 Mad Croc kart of Jack Hobson going through as his fellow Croc exponent Gabriel Stilp runs in second. Great view as they plunge through the Stuart S's. Downhill now, Phillips. And I mean, that is a steep drop. If you've driven here at Rowrah before, you'll know that when you crest that rise and you drop, it's like coming off a roller coaster, you know, where all your organs suddenly briefly feel like, oh, you know, they all pop up in your body. That's what it's like coming down that hill towards St John's. They complete lap number 1. It is Phillips, Stilp, Leo Robinson, Lewis Bird out for the first chicane. You see that on the second apex of that chicane, just that little bit of off camber that throws the kart from one side of the track to the other, and the drivers have got to catch that. Stilp now takes the lead from Phillips. So the top 4 drivers that we saw in heat number 2 are pulling away now in heat number 3, and Phillips retakes the lead from Stilp. Robinson, this is the final, forget not heat number 3, Henry, what are you talking about? Shut up and get on with it. The final. Ethan Simmons in 5th position. He's trying to close in. There's another move from Stilp. So that's about the 3rd time that they've passed and repassed. The Robinson takes 2nd. Bird up to 3rd. Simmons closing in 5th position. Then it's the 73 Litchfield Motorsport kart of Rylan Ashberg, running in 6th, and he's been pushed along by Ella Stevens. Then it's Jack Hobson, Wes Swain, Joe Rippin, Hayden Eldridge and Freddie Allen. So Phillips, the pole man, finds himself down the fourth. Here comes Leo Robinson. Now it's Robinson's turn to take the lead. So Stilp's lead lasted less than a lap. It's now Robinson, Stilp, Bird, Phillips and Simmons. Simmons has caught the leaders. We've now got 5 karts nose to tail for the race lead. The famous 5 up front. Trying to figure out which one's Timmy the dog. There's Robinson, there's Phillips now back to 3rd. Out of the Stuart S's down towards McRae's. Stilp chasing Robinson. Stevens in kart number 28 for Fusion Motorsport team, 48.95 seconds, new fastest lap. She is in 6th position, the first kart not in this league group, although as I say that, yes, she has caught them 2, 4, 6, 7. Actually, now that we did have a league group of 5, we've now got a league group of 7, and somebody at the back of the field gets a bit agriculture and spins off. I think that may have been Hayden Eldridge, and he collected Freddie Allen as he went off. So the Cato Motorsport number 66 of Allen and the Mike Spencer number 41 of Eldridge, both spinning. And did they get going again? I'm going to check out of the commentary box window. Yes, they both did, although they've been delayed quite severely. Up at the front, Robinson under pressure. Stilp goes to the move. Phillips follows. Robinson follows Stilp. Sorry, Phillips follows Stilp past Robinson, his teammate. I haven't been drinking, Your Honour, honestly. Bird still in 4th, Simmons 5th. There's Stevens with a fast lap of the race in 6th, and Ashberg has caught the lead group in 7th. See the Stuart S's, all of them bouncing over that curb. It's amazing how they just get, everyone hits their mark perfectly on that lap. Stilp under pressure from Phillips and Robinson. Bird right there, keeping a watching brief. Now Lewis Bird looks to the inside, over the curve to the inside of Paddock Bend. That's going to slow him down onto the main straight. Will Ella Stevens pounce? Ella Stevens passes Ethan Simmons into P5 for Ella. Up at the, and a spin for Lewis Bird. Oh, Bird had gone at the, well, coming out of the first chicane. Lewis Bird, he's gesticulating in the end. I thought I saw a bit of a gap between the top 3 and everybody else. And Bird, whether he was whether he did it on his own or whether he had help. But judging by his body language as he got going again, I think he may have had an assist. Don't know who from, however. But it is Phillips, Stilp, Robinson. Then a gap back to Simeons, Ashberg, Rippin. Ella Stevens has also lost ground. Ella Stevens was 5th at the start of the lap. Lewis Bird was 4th, and they're both now down the order. No one's ever accused me of being the sharpest spanner in the toolbox, but I'm putting 2 and 2 together and thinking that those two facts there's maybe a correlation between them. With 6 3/4 minutes to go, Lewis Bird has come into the pits to retire. Oh, the ST Racing number 44. Lewis Bird on a Comp Kart chassis with the Shocks Performance engine out of the race. Ella Stevens is 6th, but she is now 7/10 of a second behind. In fact, she's 7th because up into 6th positions come number 54, the MLC Motorsport kart of Joseph Rippin. Up at the front, Phillips, Stilp, Robinson. By default, have got a gap. There was a 7-kart battle, but that incident that saw Lewis Bird retire has blown the lead battle wide open. They've now got 4 seconds over the next group of karts. Here's a great view down the straight into the Stewart S's. The top 3 well clear, but 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th places, Simmons, Ashberg, Stevens, Rippin, Hobson and Swain are all together. There it is. There is Mylan Ashberg in kart number 73. He's in 5th position, so Ethan Simmons is starting to pull away a little bit in 4th. Rippin in 6th position in the number 54 MLC Motorsport machine. Then it's Ella Stevens. Ella Stevens is the number 28, and you can see that the NASA panel on Ella Stevens' kart is not where the manufacturer designed it, which tells a story all of its own. Now, that's not caused a problem just yet, now here's Ashberg and Rippin. Rippin had a little move on Ashberg there, didn't pay off. Stevens looking to the inside into Stewart S's. She does make the move. So Ella moves back up into 6th position. Behind Rippin now, who is 7th, is Wes Swain. And he's been passed by the number 14 kart of Jack Hobson. So it's Hobson in 8th, then Swain in 9th. Ethan Simmons has got a bit of breathing space in 4th place. But the top 3 still well clear. It's Gabriel Stilp, 48.52 seconds. New fastest lap for the Croc Promotions driver. Croc kart with the Iami engine. We've got Iami engine, Shocks, well, they're all the same engine, but the tuners, we've got Iami, Shocks Performance, Aventus, Paul Carr, all providing the tuning services for these Mini X30 engines. So 3 3/4 minutes to go. Still Vinnie Phillips leads by 3/10 of a second from Gabriel Stilp, who's just a further 1/10 ahead of Leo Robinson. Then Simmons. That battle flashes through your screen. So there's Simmons in 4th. Ashberg in the number 73 is 5th. Stevens in number 28 is 6th. They're the 3 leaders going through Iredales on lap number 11. 180 degree right hand hairpin. Down the main straight, downhill. See where the lake is on the driver's left hand side. Turn leg back towards the paddock. Here we go. There's the 92 of Swain for the Fusion Motorsport team. He at the moment is holding off Jack Hobson for 8th place. They've been battling away, changing positions over and over again. Up the hill, over the S's. There's a move from Stevens. She tucks at the inside of Rylan Ashberg to pick up 5th position. Now will Rylan Ashberg, his first season out of Cadet Honda, so Rylan Ashberg coming out of Cadet Honda, the 4-stroke cadet class, which we'll see at later meetings this year. moving out of 4-stroke Honda into Mini X30. Ella Stevens moving out of the Cadet Army class to Mini X30. That's the more common path. I am staying in 2-stroke to 2-stroke class. So Ashberg takes a little bit of time to get used to the different engine characteristics of a 4-stroke Honda engine in Cadet to a 2-stroke Mini X30 engine. And up at the front, still a brief battle going on between Phillips, Stilp and Robinson. Nose to tail, less than 2 minutes to go. Phillips checks over his shoulder. Stilp there, licking his lips, snapping his teeth on that Mad Croc kart, waiting to see when can I take a bite out of the race leader. Well, if he takes a bite out of the race leader, he'll get excluded. But if he starts gently nibbling at Vinnie Phillips' rear bumper, then an opportunity might present itself. However, he wants to be careful that he doesn't leave his jaws open and allow Leo Robinson to hop into second place. Stilp's kart very good to that first S's. Really gets a good run out of the S's down towards the first hairpin. Now, can he hang with him down the back straight, or does Phillips pull away a little bit? Phillips crucially has a kart length in hand over Stilp there, and Robinson goes through into second position. Now, what can Leo Robinson do about his teammate? 50 seconds to go. They may both race for Fusion Motorsport, but it will be gloves well and truly off between the pair of them. Out of Sunny, up towards Paddock. 30 seconds to go. Phillips leads by 0.3 of a second. Robinson and Stilp have got to work together. They've got to work together to catch him. Stilp stays in line. Smart driving there from Gabriel Stilp. Now he comes up the hill. Can he continue to push the 37 towards Vinnie Phillips in front, who has the race lead at the moment? Out of Iredale's, down the back straight. Stilp checking over his shoulder. Don't worry, Gabriel. There is a 5-second gap between you and fourth place driver Ethan Simmons. Oh, Leo Robinson, he took a very deep line coming into the Stewart S's. That is possibly where Vinnie Phillips is going to have to be wary of a lunge. The clock strikes 0. And suddenly Gabriel Stilp finds himself adrift of the lead duo. So, Leo Robinson's had a storming penultimate lap. He's right on his teammate's rear bumper. Battle for the lead. Phillips has it, checks over his shoulder. Phillips defends into McRae's. Now Robinson's going to try the switch over, the crossover move, but Phillips stands it on the apex and now defends the inside line. So Gabriel Stilp's going to get a good run. What's the number 10 kart down the back straight? Stilp is going to be in prime position to make a move going into Stewart S's if the inside line opens up. But it doesn't. Robinson lunges on his teammate. Stilp's still going to get a good run, but he's running out of time and he's got no track to make a move because it's blocked in front of him between Phillips and Robinson. Into St John's. Now Sunny. Phillips leads. Robinson second. Stilp third. Here comes Leo Robinson to the inside. Last corner. But Vinnie Phillips has got the line. He's got the momentum. And he takes the checkered flag. And the victory, Vinnie Phillips in kart number 87, wins Mini X30, Leo Robinson in second, Gabriel Stilp in third, Ethan Simmons finishes fourth, then it is Ella Stevens in fifth, Rylan Ashberg comes home in sixth, Joe Rippin in seventh, then Jack Hobson in eighth, followed by Wes Swain ninth, Hayden Eldridge 10th, and Freddie Allen in 11th. Sadly, Lewis Bird failed to finish, but round 2 is tomorrow. So Lewis Bird can go again in the morning. There is your provisional results. Phillips, Robinson, Stilp, separated by 0.3 of a second at the end of 16 racing laps. Simmons, Stevens, Ashberg, Rippin, Hobson, Swain, and Eldridge, your top 10.
So, race winner, Vinnie Phillips. Vinnie, what a race that was. You must have been pleased with that one.
Yeah, I'm delighted. It's first race win. Yeah, happy with that.
It's a fantastic day today for racing, and of course, back racing with the British Karting Champs. It's amazing that we're going racing so late into the year, but how have you been keeping prepped and ready for this one?
Yeah, we've just been testing stuff on the car, make sure it's all good for the racing, and Yes, got a good start and just worked my way through. Like got dropped through places back, and yeah, just got to the win last lap.
Of course, it's very noisy with the carts going past at the moment, but yeah, hopefully we can still hear you. But again, fantastic race and well done for today.
Thank you.
So again, well done on the second place. How hard has the team been working to get these carts out ready for you to race today?
Yeah, they've been working quite hard.
Been working quite hard. It's very difficult to hear, obviously, with all the carts racing around, but again, a fantastic stuff for you today, and yeah, it's great to see another podium so late in the year.
Yeah, thank you.
And finally, third place man, Gabriel Stilp. Gabriel, you've been on my radar all day today. We're seeing you battling at the top end, and it's great to finally see you on a podium today.
Yeah, it was an okay final. The cart went off at the end, and we tried our hardest to try and overtake, but we really couldn't.
I mean, yeah, it's been a pretty busy day today, lots of races, and seeing you at the top end of the spear, it has been great. Of course, hard work throughout, and you've got tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I think we could win tomorrow, hopefully. It's all about championship points.
Yeah, exactly that. And again, congratulations. Still a podium position for you. Well done.
Thank you.
The leading rookie in yesterday's final, finishing 5th overall, Joseph Rippin. Far end, please, sir. Thank you. Top 3 time now. I've got to say, all these 3 drivers would have been worthy winners. They put on some spectacular racing all day yesterday and all day today, but finishing 3rd, Gabriel Stilp. Yesterday's runner-up by just 0.2 of a second, Leo Robinson. But your race winner in the opening round of the Mini X30 British Championship, Vinnie Phillips. Congratulations, the top 3, plus leading rookie Joe Rippin. The leading privateer home has gone home. He's 8th place, Jack Hobson. Congratulations, well done. Your round 1 Mini X30 podium. Now we got to do Vinny on his own. Thank you very much, drivers.